right, so welcome back. Today I have a very special guest. You might have seen her around, and that's because today we're talking about a place that most of you would know here in George called Dansplaas. And with me in studio, we have Monya. Monya, welcome.
Hello, Thijs. Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity.
Ja, en dankie dat jy hier so is.
Dankie.
So I'm obviously a lover of Dansplaas. I come there every so often.
Yes, I know.
So which is and obviously since school days, you know, that sort of building has been very well known for us for having, you know, parties and club vibes, etc. But why the name Dansplaas?
Well, we actually really didn't even know what name to call it. My friend and myself, whilst we were actually on holiday, well, actually not on holiday, I helped her move from Pretoria to Mossel Bay. And we were looking for a place. And I was looking at Mossel Bay first. And we couldn't find anything because Bakgat is in Mossel Bay. So it wasn't going to work there. And then we were driving on the way to George. I was going to drop off my husband at the airport. He was due back. And she said, let's have a look in George. And then we saw this sign, which I, funny enough, saw the name of the business at that time in a newspaper back then. It was newspapers. Believe it or not, in Pretoria, we had newspapers. And in the classifieds, I saw this thing and I said, business for sale. And I'm like, the name stuck by me. And as we drove up on Courtney Street, not knowing what George is about, bietjie verdwaal, maar we drove up and I saw this name and I said to her, Jana Dolla, hier is die donderse plek. O, hier is die plek.
Jy kan maar 'n bietjie swear hier every now and again,
Okay,
Dis
baie jammer,
Ja, ja.
verskoning. Sê ek, maar hier is die plek. Kom ons spoel net gou in. And we stopped. And on that specific day, the previous owner actually was busy closing. So they were busy moving all their stuff out. And I met with the previous manager there. And she showed me the whole place. And it was an ice rink. Like little penguins.
Ja,
Yeah.
ja.
Everything was blue. Everything was cold. There was no atmosphere. But I met the owner and he saw my passion. And the venue itself is a very ideal setting for what I was looking for. The location is good. And then I just said, you know what? Everything worked in place. When we moved from Pretoria, there was no obstacles. And then we decided that's it. And then I made the offer. And about a month later, we opened.
Okay.
And we moved. And we literally had 2 weeks. It was actually, the 4th of November was my husband's anniversary. The 5th of November is the first time he saw the place.
Ja.
And he said to me, Monya, what the hell have you done? We're never going to finish this by the 16th of November,
Ja.
2019. And I'm like, we're going to have to. We don't have a choice. We got a deadline. The money is here. We got to make it. We got to get our money back. So we got to open before December. So we crafted. And and 16th of November, with the cold blue mountains on the walls at that time, we opened. But slowly but surely, over the years, we managed to get it to where it is today.
Okay.
And the name, I don't know. Annalie and myself just sat one night and I like dancing. Ek is 'n boeremeisie. Kom van die plaas. Ons Dansplaas.
Okay.
En die ander woord, die actual naam is Dansplaas Tribes.
Yes.
Nou, my idee was gewees om die tribes 'n nightclub te maak vir die jong mense.
Okay.
Maar toe ek na George toe kom, sien ek, o, jette dalk gaan hierdie jong mense nou nie vir my werk nie, hulle gaan vir my 'n bietjie senuweeagtig. En toe dog ek dat ek net eers my voete vind voordat ek met daai idee gaan boom. Want hulle gaan vir my kop seer gee. En nou is ek baie ou, nou is die jong mense baie cute. Ag, sy, maar ek is baie lief vir hulle nou. Maar ek sal miskien later van tyd nog te doen, ek weet nie.
Okay.
Ja.
Ja, en ek bedoel nou is dit net Dansplaas.
Nou is dit net
That's what everybody knows
Ons
it.
sokkie, ons langarm, ons doef, ons
Okay.
skit en ons mag nie op die tafel staan nie, maar partykeer doen ek.
Okay. Well,
hierdie
that's
week wanneer daar net selective few people is.
okay during the week.
Ja.
But why did you decide to go into like a bar, nightlife type of thing? Is it always something that you wanted to do, or?
Ja, so I'm a very outgoing person.
Yeah.
I love people. I love dancing. I love music. I absolutely love music. I was brought up in the old days with the good old 80s classics, fashion music. And I also like drinking. I'm not an alcoholic, but I love my drink.
Listen, Don't most alcoholics not admit when they've got a drinking problem? I'm just saying.
We don't have a
I'm
problem.
not saying you have a problem.
We
I'm
don't
just
have a
kidding.
problem. We just drink every day.
Yeah.
My husband comes and gets me out of the bar every night.
Okay.
At least he knows where to find me.
Yeah, at least he knows you.
So, I love people. And funny enough, I never used to be like that. I used to be a very shy girl. I couldn't even stand on a stage when I was at school to sing.
Yeah.
Now I'm open. I love people. And we used to go on date night every week in Pretoria and to a place in Dansvloer in Pretoria. And we danced there every Thursday, every Friday, every Saturday. And I said to him, one day, my darling, I want a place like this. Not necessarily, I didn't say area, but I just said one day. You know, it was one of those like, wanneer ek eendag groot is.
Yeah.
And then the opportunity came. You know, I came from corporate. And after 8 years of corporate world, my path's closed. And I said, there's an opportunity. Let's get out of Gauteng. And till today, I'm not sorry I moved from Gauteng.
Okay.
This is it's a lovely place to live here. We enjoy it. Sea is here. You want to dance, you can come dance. You want to dop, you can dop.
Yeah.
Lekker.
Okay, good. Okay, so tell me, what makes Dansplaas different from other nightlife spots in Georgia at the moment?
Our vibe.
Your
We have
vibe.
a lekker vibe.
I must say, you've got lekker people that works at Dansplaas.
Yeah. We got energetic people. And also, you know what? The people that come and visit us, they say they feel like family. We give them hugs because we care. We listen to their stories. You can have one guy coming there. He's had a hard day at work. He just wants to come and chill and have his beer. But he wants someone to talk to. And we listen. And we have a shot with him. And we dance with him. And we sing with him. And we play pool with him. And we play darts. So we're very interactive with our customers and we care. I really do actually. In fact, sometimes it doesn't look like I give a damn, but I do. Because we're all human and we all just need a break from this stressful environments that we are every day faced with. So Dansplaas is a place to just come and unwind and just feel like you can be yourself at Dansplaas. You don't have to pretend you're something that you're not.
Yeah.
And nobody will judge you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the biggest challenge for you with having the business or the venue to where you've got it now? What was like some of the biggest challenges that you guys had to endure?
I think COVID was the biggest challenge.
Okay.
You know, I had a vision for Dansplaas. My vision was in 3 years, I wanted to say, okay, I want to build my own premises, my own building, like a big farm type, barnyard type of thing, with a big dam and a lekker groot windpomp, you know, somewhere. That was my vision.
Yeah.
And I probably would have done it.
Yeah.
But then obviously, unfortunately, with COVID, it hit us all. So I think that was my biggest downfall at this stage.
Okay.
We're still trying to recover from COVID.
Yeah.
But you know what? My customers support me. Even through COVID, I had my very few, with the limitations we had, they came and they had their dop. And we are still here. And for them, I'm very grateful because it wasn't for them, Dansplaas wouldn't have been here today.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. And running a nightlife business like a Dansplaas, how do you manage security, safety for your customers? Like what precautions or measures have you taken, steps?
Well, we do have our security.
Yeah.
We call them bouncers, but they're not really bouncers. You know, a lot of people get the misperception about a bouncer. They're not there to fight. Remember, Dansplaas is a family-orientated, family meaning huggies, not children, no under 18, okay? But we are emotionally attached to our customers. And my bouncers, I'll call them bouncers or floor managers, they're there to keep the peace. So if, for example, Thijs, you're starting to get hana with somebody else or later another husband's wife or whatever, and, they feel uncomfortable, we're going to politely say to you, listen, my chom, hoorie, los na die ou, nee, los sy vroukie, okay, geniet yourself.
Yeah.
So we approach it on a very calming basis. So, and a lot of times, yes, there is times that it happens that we have oukie wat nou sterk is, die brandewyn maak hom sterk.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
And it doesn't just happen in Dansplaas. It happens all over. No matter which bar you go to, Gauteng, Durban, wherever, Cape Town, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
It's meant to be. It's going to happen because some people can handle their drinks and some people can't. But if we do have a situation like that, you know what? My bouncers will sort it out in a very professional manner.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's difficult, but we try and be as professional to the best of our ability. The women come there, they come in with their friends, they come and have ladies' nights or whatever, and they just want to party. They feel safe because we keep an eye out for them. We'll see if there's a funny oomie in the corner, not lekker, and we'll like, we'll keep it oogie.
Ja, ja, ja.
Oogie mooi oor hulle. En handsakke is veilig. I mean, I've got a whole room full of jackets that I keep for minimum 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
In case people come, and I've always given their stuff back. I keep it.
So if
just things like that.
So if you've lost a jacket over the last 6 months, maybe
come
just
and
go be lost and found.
Yeah, if it's there, I'm going to give it to you. I will not take it.
Yeah.
But after 3 months to 6 months, if nobody's collected it, obviously, because my room gets full.
Absolutely.
I've got a whole winter closet inside there. Then I go and I donate it to the shelter.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I take it all and I set them these. Then they get fancy jacket. Lekker, mooi.
So what is the most rewarding aspect of owning Dansplaas and running it for you?
And I've actually, a lot of people have asked me this before. And then the most rewarding is when I sit in the back by my dance floor and I just look at everybody, how they're enjoying themselves. And the mere fact that I've created your enjoyment, that's what gives me pleasure. Because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be laughing, you wouldn't be dancing, you wouldn't be having fun. Because Monya gave you Dansplaas. That's why. And that gives me a lot of pleasure in my heart. It gives me a lekker gevoel.
Yeah.
That's what gives me pleasure with it.
Okay, good.
To see people happy.
Yeah.
And I've created the happiness.
Absolutely. And so over the years, since you guys have obviously acquired and started and built the brand to be where it is today, you must have some entertaining stories, that's transpired there over the years. So
we've seen it all.
So let's keep it PG, because I'm sure you've got some R18 stuff.
Daisy, ek kan weer boekies skryf.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what are
lekker.
some of the silliest things that you guys have had to like deal with where you'll be like really like, FML type of moments?
There's plenty, but there's plenty to mention. And just to try and think of one, I'm going to rather mention the staff funny moments.
Okay.
Because, like you say, we got to keep it PG.
Yes, please.
So I'm going to mention the funny staff moments. So one night, I'm going to mention 2, if I may. Everybody thinks there's ghosts in Dansplaas.
Ghosts. Okay.
Because of the previous buildings, previous venues and companies that was there before, previous nightclubs. Apparently there were some things that happened in the past. Now they think there's ghosts.
Okay.
All right. I tell them there's no ghosts. I know there's no ghosts. Anyway.
Look, I have to say, I can imagine after a couple of branas that you
everybody
might
looks like a ghost.
Yeah, and shots that you might start hallucinating. But yeah,
Exactly.
I personally, I have never experienced that.
No. So there's definitely no ghosts in Dansplaas, but it's quite funny. So we had a couple of girls one night, and one of them was actually my manager. I'm going to mention her because it was funny. And my hairdresser. So she's got this app on the phone. Now let's go find the ghost. There's ghosts. Okay. So they got the app. So they walked to the back. It was during the week. And now they walk to the back where the dance floor is. Now it's closed that side. Okay. So it's dark. And now they go and see what. And in the interim, my husband, Johan, he came and I had my costume shop and I had all the masks, the funny.
Yeah.
And he went and he put one on. And he came from the back bar and he came around. And as they came around this side, he went, wah. And she went, wah. And it's like, and she got such a fright. She walked. But in the process that she walked, she moved to the front of the desk, in front of one of the tables. And then she actually, crazy enough, she tripped. And she fell in between the table. That was so funny. And to look at it on the camera, it was so funny.
I can only imagine.
And the amount of people, from the customer's point of view, why shame? It's actually not laughing jokes. Not at that time, wasn't it funny?
Yeah.
But when you go and look afterwards, then you can't help laughing. We had a long time ago, Shame, you had now a few drinks too much. And now there are no stairs when you go down. They're quite far down for you when you're up here and you're like floating, you see?
Yeah.
And then also the one guy, he misstepped and then he rolled. When he was about the bottom, he didn't get hurt. Because remember, when you're drunk, you don't get hurt.
No.
You don't stop, you just
elastic
roll.
band. Yeah.
And he hit that Jägermeister banner downstairs. It's like, baie is shame. Ek gesê vir hom, my chom, is jy okay? Ja, my auntie, ek is cool. But it was funny.
Yeah, no.
But they, and just that momentum as you see them. Doop, doop, doop,
Yeah,
doop,
yeah,
doop,
yeah.
doop. And then some woman is also fallen coming up because they come from other places. And then,
Yeah.
so like missy trap in
Yeah. Look, as long as you don't lose your 2 front teeth, I
No.
think you're still all right.
Nobody's ever lost their teeth. Have broken a bone or
Touch
anything
wood,
like that.
yeah.
Touch wood.
So one of the things that's obviously very important and sort of sets the tone for any place is the choice of music. So how do you guys go about selecting DJs and, the type of music playlists? Like,
That's a challenging one, Thijs. In Gauteng, there's lots of DJs. There's a variety to choose from. Remember, the population is a lot bigger than we got here. So we've only got a select few DJs that is very good DJs in George or in the garden route, can I put it that way?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a DJ. I can be a DJ. But for a venue, you got to know your story. So it was challenging in the beginning to find a right DJ. And we worked through a couple of DJs and they worked. But now again, a DJ can entertain, they can make music. They have all the music, they upload the new stuff, the latest stuff, the trends, the oldies, the everything. But customers, you can never satisfy a customer when it comes to music because all our tastes are different. And I've had plenty of complaints about my music. I have. And then I said to him, okay, now what would you like me to do? Because you listen to this music in other places, and it's not a problem. You dance. You come here, the DJ is cock. DJ is not cock. It's just you're at a different time here every time. And per toeval, is jy nou 9 uur hierso, of jy's 12 uur hier, dan speel hy selfe liedjie. Dan dink jy ons repeat.
Ja.
Ons doen nie.
Ja.
Jy's net op different tye hierso. Maar ons het elke naweek 'n ander playlist. Ons het DJ Nico wat nou elke naweek is. Ons het nou ek is nou juist besig om bietjie karaoke goeters te verander. So, maar ons het nog nooit nie lekker musiek gespeel nie.
Ja.
And the only time when it sounds like we're repeating is because the customers come in at different times during the evening. Those who came regularly, they actually tell us, you know what, your music is good. We enjoy the music. But it is very important because you remember the music is what attracts your people.
Yeah.
The music. And, I think that's the most important thing actually when you have a place like this. Because for me, if I want to go dancing, ek wil lekker musiek. Ek wil sokkie, ek wil dance.
Yeah.
So, and if the music is kak, I'm going to go.
Agreed.
And we've had our challenges, but you know what? I also tell my customers, please, if you're not happy with something, come and tell me. How must I fix it if I don't know what is the problem?
Absolutely.
Rather than you staying away and not supporting me anymore. I'd rather work on the problem with you and we go forward.
Yeah. Okay. What is your favorite night of the week at Dansplaas? Because you guys are open Tuesdays to Saturdays. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say my very favorite is, it's a toss-up between a Thursday and a Saturday. Because on a Thursday, it's the karaoke.
Yes.
And it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I sometimes also pull the mic en as ek
Yes.
bietjie nie lekker en dan sing ons, want ek baie energie, verstaan?
Yeah.
And then we sing, and just the vibe it creates, and then everybody sings along,
Yeah.
and who Alice, and all those kind of things. So I like a Thursday
I've
night
also
because it's intimate.
Yeah.
And then a Saturday night, it's just like, I think it's also knowing that Sunday I'm going to rest.
Yeah.
But I think, but if I really would say, I think a Thursday night's for me is nice.
Okay.
It's less stress.
Yes.
Because weekends we're working, we're in work mode.
Yeah.
We can't party. During the week, I'm a little bit more relaxed. I care with my customers.
Yeah.
I have a shot with them or whatever. And I listen. Weekends, we all over the place.
Yeah.
We got to make sure the place
all hands
works.
on deck
Yes,
type
correct,
of
yeah.
thing. Okay. And what is the general consensus from your customers? Like what do they normally give you feedback on? Like what do they say?
Lekker vibe.
Yeah. Look,
Ons love hierdie plek Tannie Monya. Die musiek is lekker, die mense is so lekker.
Ja.
En Tannie Monya en Johan is die awesomeste mense. Ons voel soos familie. Ons voel of ons by die huis is.
ja.
En Tannie Monya, my ma en pa sê dis okay dat ek hier kom kuier. Want hulle voel ek is veilig hier.
Yes.
So dit is
Ja.
that's the majority.
Look, and I think that's a very important point. Safety, especially nowadays, because anything can happen. We're living in weird times, but I think at the end of the day, I think security-wise, you've done a phenomenal job there because there is it feels safe when you walk in there.
It is tough, but we try.
Yeah.
We try. We don't. Since I started Dansplaas, I said I'm not going to go against the law. I've never in my life. I believe if you take the road straight, good things will come to you.
Yeah.
And I've had plenty of people, they slip in under 18, we catch them.
Ja.
Tata, sila gaan jy maar. Baba my meisie, tata my seentjie gaan maar. As jy 18 is, kom terug.
Yes.
By all means.
Ja.
Dan koop ek vir tannie Monya vir jou 'n shot.
Ja.
Maar voor dit kom jy nie in nie.
Ja.
And we have challenges like that.
Yeah.
We have challenges with drugs. But we at the end of the day, yes, they come in. But if you catch you, there's the door. Because you're not going to do that stuff in my place.
Yeah.
That is, I don't like drugs.
Yeah.
I think it damages people, but it's their choice. It's by personal choice. But if you want to do it outside.
Yeah.
Come in, enjoy yourself. I don't like fighting, so we try and avoid the fighting. Listen, my chum, jy het nou genoeg gehad. Come back tomorrow. Or if you really, then I ban you.
Yeah.
If you break my stuff and you're disrespectful towards my furniture, then I will ban you. And then you will not come back.
Absolutely.
And I think that builds a lot of respect because a lot of times these customers now, they come back and they said, you've banned us, please can we come back? We've changed. Then I give them a chance. I do. I'm not an unreasonable person, but when you give them a chance and they stuff it.
And it's a repeat.
And then I'm like, So it's a very difficult, my job is very difficult, Thijs. It's mentally draining, emotionally it's draining. Everything is draining, and nobody sees behind the scenes what we have to do before Dansplaas doors opens at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. They come in, place is clean.
Yeah.
There's alcohol.
Yeah.
There's friendly staff. Your bathrooms are clean. There's toilet paper. There's hand towels. There's everything. They don't know what happens
to get it to that point
between a certain time in the morning until the next morning. When you come in, it's like, yes, he's like a partytjie. So when they disrespect my furniture and they disrespect my home, basically, there, I get upset because it takes a whole lot of hard work to create this environment for you. So don't break my stuff.
Yeah.
But you get it. It's not everybody. It's the odd one or two that happens. But we deal with it. And sometimes they can still come back.
Yeah. Good. All right, Monya, so thank you so much for joining me today. It was absolutely lovely having you. I'll obviously have a shot later.
Yeah, asseblief toch, kom.
Yeah, and if you want to check out Dansplaas, if you've never been there, corner of Courtney and Wellington Street, go check it out every Tuesday to Saturdays. And who knows, might find you there for a drink. Ciao for now.
Baie dankie, Thijs.